What's up, YouTube? We are still in the shop tonight, and I'm going to give you an overview of the Caraccioli centrifuge. Here we go. Boom. So, if you watched our last video, we talked about the Caraccioli duster. The video prior to that, we unloaded this equipment off the truck straight from Turkey. So, when you're building out a rug shop, obviously you got to have a wash pit. You got to have some form of extraction. Most of us coming from carpet cleaning will start out using our truck mount or our portable. And then the most important item after that you buy is going to be some form of dusting. And I actually did purchase a manual duster from Caraccioli. We used modified vacuums before now, and then of course now we use the automatic duster. Fits 90% of what we do. But after that, really the most important equipment purchase that a rug shop's going to buy is probably a centrifuge. It's the easiest, most efficient way to remove the water, far superior to extraction, even with the most powerful truck mount. And it's safer on most rugs. You're not going to leave the wand marks. It's going to get it way drier. You're going to dry faster, so way more energy efficient. And the biggest thing I find is I'm more willing to re-rinse a rug and re-wash a rug even if I can dry it quickly, because that's normally what takes the longest is the extraction. So this is my Caraccioli 3.2 meter centrifuge. And unlike the duster, this thing arrived really in pristine condition. I scratched the front edge of it, unloading it, caught it with the forklift. But other than that, this thing was just immaculate. So this is the 3.2 meters cylinder, which if you're American, comes out to just about 10.5 feet. So this will safely spin a rug up to about 10 feet wide. Powder coated inside and out on the cylinder and all the ends, and then a stainless steel rotating drum. Heavy duty bearings throughout, airbag suspension just like my low rider. And then we have a dual voltage 3-phase motor. Of course, here in the United States, we're wired up for 220 3-phase. Nice beefy bearings, belt drive, well protected. I haven't hooked up a drain line, but dual drains. I just got them running into a bucket, but obviously I'm gonna hook up a drain line straight over to the pit. This is the way we have it arranged, is when we wash a rug on the pit, basically we roll it straight into the centrifuge. So that's how it works out. I'm gonna load one up. I've got this little runner washed and rinsed. I squeegeed out a good bit of the water, which is not necessarily not required most of the time, but I'm by myself tonight, and even this little runner full of water is heavy. So I'm gonna roll it up and get it loaded, and we're gonna give it a spin. Here we go. All right, so I got the rug loaded. Now, even though it's a narrow rug, this rug's 18 feet long. So that's about how much space in the cylinder that takes up. I don't think anybody's gonna be doing any rug 10 feet wide much longer than that. So make sure it's in there, close the door. You know, lock the handle down. And we're ready to spin. So we're ready to go. It's going to vibrate a little on startup, and then it'll smooth out as the rug rolls out. Now I should have showed you, very specific, you got to load it with the tail to the right, so that when it spins, it's laid out against the cylinder and not rolling up tight and tumbling. So here we go. I got to switch that bucket out. I got to move faster. So you can see we've already removed probably 8 gallons of water out of that tiny 20-inch wide rug. You can see how smooth we're riding. Now with a big heavy rug, you might get a little more vibration, but the airbags do a great job of smoothing that out. So I don't have this set up on a timer. I just let it run until I'm satisfied that it's dripped out all the water that's going to come out. Now I don't have this bolted to the floor at all, and we haven't had any walking. You can see it's just nice and stable. You can hop on there and take a ride. And then as you stop it, you'll get a little shaky as it slows down. Now I have not adjusted the pressure in these bags. I don't know what they're set at. Haven't touched anything since installation of this. We had our electrician wired up, 3-phase wire. Doesn't pull a lot of current. This motor of this size really doesn't pull a lot of electricity. It's pretty efficient for what it's doing. If you think about the mass that it has to spin for a rug that's say 10 feet wide by 10 by 12 rug, a 10 by 12 wet rug is extremely heavy, and the machine has no difficulties with it. So you make sure you get it stopped up here. There's our Turkish and American flags, Karaçali. And I had to look it up. That C with the little squiggle at the bottom is a Turkish character, but it's pronounced with a CH, Karaçali. So as I mentioned in the last video, if you want to order in the United States, I will be your representative. I'll help you get it ordered. I don't make a ton of money off of it. I'm not a salesman. I'm just helping them get representation, somebody that understands the import process if they want to buy a machine. So there's our rug. All right, guys. That's it for this one. I hope you enjoyed the Karaçali centrifuge. I hope you enjoyed the Karaçali duster. And thanks for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe, and we'll see you on the flip side.